Okay, welcome back to Rally.nor's garage. We are here to do seat part 3 because still not every question is answered, and I just got a new question. So, but before we go on, I have to excuse my last video, and I now see that I had to do some stuff to get some better video quality, and therefore I had to wait a bit before I made this part 3 because I had to do something with lights. I had to go through my resolutions on the video, and also the sound quality was totally crap, and I'm so sorry. I hope that you still heard what I said, even if you didn't see my face or whatever. But therefore I've been out and shopping, and this is what I've been waiting for. This one, the Røde Videomic MEL. Okay, so we're going to take this one first, and we are going to talk about the seat afterwards. So, as I'm using the iPhone XR to do my videos, I'm not going to make any big deal out of creating videos or doing crazy fancy stuff like that, but I have purchased this one just to plug in to my phone, and hopefully you will hear that the sound quality is way much better. It also comes with this dead cat to put on the mic if it's windy or blowing around you, and this will be very handy to have if I'm going to do some video stuff outside. Okay, so let's start with this one before we go on with the seats. Now you hear me? This is how I sound now. There was something on the lens, sorry. Okay, do you hear me now? That's good. Back to the seats. I had some question about my inseam, and as I'm only 177 centimeters high, I got kind of short legs, and my inseam would be like 80 centimeters or 21.5 inch for you others. That's my inseam. I'm going to sit on the bike when we have done some more talking, because if you are afraid that you will not touch the ground when you sit on it, it's some stuff that you can do to get your bike lower, and we are going to take a look at that right now. For the rear shock, you can mount a lowering link. We are going to show you that in a moment. And for the front, you have two options. You have two options for the shock too. You can have a shorter shock, or you can do the lowering link. But for the front forks, you can have a lowering spring, or you can actually lower the forks on the T-clamp right here. So I'm going to take the camera with me, and I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so I think you can see this part. this is a link, and you can buy a lowering link which makes this swing arm just a touch more up, so you actually get your seat lower, or your whole bike is getting lower. Okay, but back to the stance. I really suck at this. Okay. There is, of course, there will be some downsides, because when you lower the bike, like doing either the lowering link, or if you loosen the tree clamp and you can actually glide the fork legs up, for example 3 centimeters, almost an inch, then you change the dynamic of the bike and how it is actually meant to perform. So, but if you lower the tail section, you also have to lower the front section, because if not, you are going to make it very weird to steer. The backside to it, of course, your ground clearance right beneath the engine will be very much shorter, and also when it comes to the fork legs and also for the rear shock, the compression length will be the same, but you have also then a smaller gap between your front tire and your fender. So when you bottom out your forks, you will also you might even get your front wheel up in the fender. That also goes for the rear shock. So that's something to think about, really. Well, someone asked me if I could just sit on my bike so he can see how my feet touch the ground. And for the last video, as I told you, I have been changing my rear shock. So my shock now is not so saggy when I lower the bike now, and when I sit on it, it doesn't collapse like the original damper, and that's why you won't have the same control with your feet on the ground. So let's just have a look at that. Okay, this also is the seat concept seat, so of course it's a lot wider. We are talking about this in the previous videos, so it's also making me getting higher up from the ground, so that's a double up. I don't know if you can see this now, but it's like my toe balls are just hitting the ground. It's only the toe balls, and you know, if you want to have more control when you are stopping, maybe you are riding very rocky trails or doing some sort of off-roading and slow driving, it could be difficult to reach down. So that's also why you should train to just lift one leg and slide off like this, and try to keep your bike up like this. Then you get one leg with a very good ground connection. So, but for me, I feel comfortable with this. I think it's okay, even if you have maybe a big luggage or something, then you're even getting lower down. So for me, I think it's okay. But of course, if you are letting the fork legs down and also have the lowering link, you will get equal lower to the ground. You could also go for the low seat or saddle, making you getting even lower. So that's many options for you. This. As I said, we have many things to come here. A lot of things to do in this winter and before the summer comes. And of course, I got a package. So, yep, eBay package. Maybe you want to see what it is. Maybe not. We are going to take this one and open it together in the next video, and I hope you like what I'm talking about, and if you do, please follow or give me some thumbs up, because it really does matter to me if you like it. Okay? See you.